cleaning hacks are everywhere. Scroll through social media for 5 minutes and you'll find people cleaning burnt pans with dishwasher tablets, rubbing lemons over chopping boards, and claiming shaving foam can stop your bathroom mirror from steaming up. Some of these hacks have millions of views, but do they actually work, or are they just clever editing? Today we're putting some of the internet's most viral cleaning hacks to the test to find out which ones are genuinely worth your time and which ones you can skip. I'm Laura from Expert Home Tips, and by the end of this video you'll know exactly which hacks deserve a place in your cleaning routine. Let's put them to the test. Let's start with the viral dishwasher tablet cleaning hack. The claim is simple. Instead of scrubbing away at burnt-on food with washing up liquid, all you need is a dishwasher tablet. I'm putting it to the test on two of the most popular uses, a burnt pan and a dirty oven door. First up, the pan. Add a little hot water, then use the dishwasher tablet to gently rub over the burnt areas. As the tablet starts to dissolve, you'll notice it begins to form a cleaning paste that begins supposedly lifting stubborn grease and baked-on food. After a few minutes of gentle scrubbing, you rinse it away and have a look at the difference. This worked well on the lighter marks, but was not so great on the more stubborn areas. Now let's see if it works better on the oven glass. Dampen the tablet again, then rub it over the greasy glass with light pressure. Supposedly, this will lift grease in no time, but I found it did very little and just made a bit of a mess. Dishwasher tablets are packed with ingredients designed to break down stubborn food residue, grease and stains at high temperatures. That's exactly why they work so well in your dishwasher, but here they weren't as effective. If you want to give this a go, remember they're mildly abrasive, so avoid using them on delicate finishes, non-stick coatings or anything that scratches easily. Verdict, I'm not fussed. Next, let's see if a magic eraser is as magic as they say. Some people swear they'll clean almost anything, whilst others say they're overrated. We're testing two of their most popular uses. First, let's test it on scuffs. If you've got black marks from shoes, furniture or everyday knocks, lightly dampen the magic eraser and gently rub over the mark. You'll usually notice the scuff disappear with very little effort. Now let's try one that's all over social media. Cleaning white trainer soles. These rubber edges can quickly start looking dull and dirty even when the rest of the trainer is clean. Again, dampen the eraser and gently work across the rubber sole. The difference can be surprisingly dramatic. So what's actually happening? A magic eraser isn't a sponge in the traditional sense. It's made from melamine foam, which acts like an incredibly fine abrasive, helping lift marks that ordinary cloths struggle to remove. That also means it needs to be used with care. Avoid glossy surfaces, polished finishes and delicate paintwork, because repeated scrubbing can dull the finish over time. Verdict? Surprisingly good. Just make sure you're using it on the right surface. Now let's put a drill brush attachment to the test. This has changed my grout cleaning game for good. If you've ever spent ages scrubbing bathroom grout with an old toothbrush, this hack could save you a lot of effort. Drill brush attachments have become incredibly popular over the last few years, and it's easy to see why. They simply fit onto almost any cordless drill and use rotating brushes to do the hard work for you. For this test, I'm tackling some heavily stained bathroom grout. Apply your chosen bathroom cleaner first and give it a few minutes to work. That dwell time helps loosen the dirt before you even start scrubbing. Next, attach a soft or medium drill brush and work across the grout using light, even pressure. The rotating action reaches into all those tiny grooves far more effectively than hand scrubbing alone. Within minutes, the difference is clear to see. You can also use these attachments on shower trays, tiles and taps, depending on the brush you've chosen. Most sets are inexpensive and widely available online or from DIY stores. We've linked ours in the description below. One word of caution though, always start with the softest brush available and avoid delicate surfaces that could scratch. Verdict? absolutely worth it. Next, I'm putting 3 sticker residue hacks head to head. We've all peeled a label off a new jar or storage container only to be left with that stubborn, sticky residue that refuses to budge. Social media has plenty of suggestions, but which one actually works best? Today I'm comparing 3 of the most popular: WD-40, peanut butter and nail polish remover. I'll apply each one to similar sticky patches to see which one removes the residue most easily. Starting with WD-40. A quick spray, leave it for a minute or 2, then wipe away. The adhesive softens almost immediately, making it very easy to remove. Next, peanut butter. It sounds strange, but the natural oils can help loosen certain adhesives. After leaving it to sit briefly, wipe away and see how much residue remains. Finally, nail polish remover. If you're using this hack, always check the surface first, because acetone can damage plastics, painted finishes and some laminates. On suitable glass or metal surfaces though, it can be very effective. So which one comes out top? For speed and consistency, WD-40 is our clear winner. Peanut butter does work to an extent, but it's messy and you'd still need to clean away the oil afterwards. Nail polish remover can be excellent, but only when you're certain it's safe for the surface you're cleaning. Verdict? WD-40 wins this one. Simple, quick, and by far the least effort. Heading back to the kitchen, let's test a chopping board hack. Can a lemon and a little salt really bring a tired wooden chopping board back to life? This hack has been doing the rounds for years and it's still incredibly popular. Sprinkle a generous amount of coarse salt over the surface of your chopping board, then use half a lemon to scrub it in circular motions. As you work across the board, you'll see the salt acting as a gentle abrasive, while the lemon helps lift stains and freshen the surface. Once you've finished, rinse the board thoroughly and leave it to dry completely. The difference is subtle compared to some of the other hacks I've tested today, but it definitely helps brighten the wood and remove lingering food odours. It's worth remembering that this isn't a replacement for washing your chopping board with hot soapy water after preparing food. Think of it as an occasional refresh rather than an everyday clean. Verdict? It's worth trying. Next, let's see if rice can really clean bottles from the inside. Reusable water bottles, glass vases and narrow neck containers can be surprisingly difficult to clean properly. If your bottle brush just isn't reaching the bottom, this hack claims all you need is a handful of uncooked rice, a squirt of washing up liquid and some warm water. Let's give it a go. Add the rice, a little washing up liquid and enough warm water to cover the base of the bottle. Secure the lid or cover, then give a really good shake. The rice moves around inside the bottle, helping loosen the stubborn residue in hard to reach areas. Pour everything away, rinse thoroughly and take a look inside. For light staining and everyday grime, this works surprisingly well. Just don't expect it to remove heavy limescale or years of built-up residue. Verdict? Surprisingly good. Now, let's tackle one of the biggest frustrations in the bathroom. If you've ever tried removing limescale from taps or mould from silicone sealant, you'll know how annoying it is when the cleaner slides straight off. This hack solves that by using cotton wool or kitchen roll to hold the cleaner exactly where it's needed. Simply soak the cotton wool or strips of kitchen roll with your chosen cleaner, then press them directly onto the affected area. Leave everything in place for the recommended time on the product label before removing it and wiping the surface clean. Because the cleaner stays in contact with the stain for much longer, it has far more time to break down the limescale and discoloration. Just remember to use a cleaner that's suitable for the surface you're treating, especially if you're tackling mould. The result? Much less scrubbing and a noticeably cleaner finish. Verdict? Definitely worth trying. This next hack could transform your microwave. Cleaning the supplies is one of those jobs that's easy to put off. That is, until you open the door and discover last week's soups decorating the ceiling. The solution? A bowl of water with a few slices of lemon. Fill a microwave-safe bowl with water and add the lemon slices. Heat it for about 3 to 5 minutes until the water is steaming. Once the timer finishes, leave the door closed for another couple of minutes. The steam helps soften any dried on food, which makes it much easier to wipe away. Open the door, carefully remove the hot bowl and simply wipe the inside with a clean microfiber cloth. The grime comes away far more easily than if you had started scrubbing straight away. As a bonus, the lemon leaves the microwave smelling much fresher too. Verdict? Expert home tips approved. Next up, this shaving foam mirror hack sounds too good to be true. If you've seen this one online, you'll know the claim. Apparently, a thin layer of shaving foam on your bathroom mirror will stop it from steaming up after your next shower. It certainly sounds clever, but does it actually work? Apply a small amount of shaving foam to a clean, dry mirror, then spread it evenly with a soft microfiber cloth. Once the whole surface is covered, buff away any residue until the mirror looks completely clear again. Now for the real test. After a hot shower, we compared the treated section with the untreated area. You should notice the treated section stays much clearer, making it easy to use the mirror straight away. The reason is surprisingly simple. The shaving foam leaves behind a very thin film that helps prevent condensation from forming. It won't last forever, so you'll need to repeat the process from time to time, but it's a quick and inexpensive trick that really does make a difference. Verdict? Worth the hype. Now, let's test the bicarbonate of soda and vinegar drain trick. This might be the internet's biggest cleaning myth. If you've ever searched for ways to freshen your drains, you've probably come across this combination. The fizz certainly looks impressive, but does it actually clean your drain? Let's find out. Start by pouring bicarbonate of soda down the drain, followed by white vinegar. Almost immediately, you'll get that dramatic bubbling reaction everyone loves to watch. But here's the catch. The fizzing is a chemical reaction between an acid and an alkali, producing water, carbon dioxide and a salt called sodium acetate. Once the bubbling stops, you've largely neutralised both ingredients. So, does it clean? Yes and no. The bubbling can help loosen a little debris near the surface, but it's probably not going to dissolve grease, unblock pipes or deep clean your drains. Usually it's the hot water they use to flush the mixture away that does the heavy lifting. If you've got slow draining water or a blockage, you're better off using a dedicated drain cleaner suitable for your plumbing, or physically removing the blockage where possible. Sometimes the most satisfying hacks aren't the most effective ones. Verdict? Myth busted. Let's finish with a clever hack for cleaning blinds. Trying to clean each slat individually takes ages and it's easy to miss the back. This simple hack uses something you probably already have in your kitchen. Take a pair of kitchen tongs and wrap a microfiber cloth around each side, securing them with elastic bands if needed. Now you can grip each blind slat between the cloths and clean both sides simultaneously. Work your way from top to bottom, giving the cloth a quick rinse whenever it starts looking dusty. I found using tongs was quite fiddly, and I realised I could use my hand like tongs instead, with even more control and grip. Verdict? Not such a great hack after all. So, after putting all these viral cleaning hacks to the test, which ones came out top? The biggest winners for me were the drill brush attachment for stubborn bathroom grime and the shaving foam mirror hack. The biggest disappointment? The dishwasher tablet for burnt on grease and food. It made such a mess and barely lifted any dirt. That's exactly why it's worth testing these things before believing everything you see online. If you'd like to see us test even more viral cleaning hacks, let us know in the comments which one we should try next. And if you've used any of the hacks I've tested today, we'd love to hear how you got on. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more cleaning tips, DIY advice and household hacks. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time for more expert home tips.